Welcome, DMVLAX fans, to Triplet Field at Bordley Stadium. We are live here on a beautiful spring afternoon, 65 degrees. St. Stephen's Saints, the visiting team here at the Landon Bears. I'm Cabell Maddux. I'm here with Bruce McCullough, and we're looking forward to calling this game here for you. How you doing today, Bruce?
Doing well. Looking forward to this game. Glad they're playing.
Yeah, finally, lacrosse season is finally here. This is the third game for St. Stephen's, the second game for Landon, although they've had a few scrimmages, including one with Gonzaga. So we're extremely grateful to be calling the game, and the players are probably even more so to be actually playing, and we're really looking forward to this. Let's get right to the players to watch. Players to watch for each team. First for St. Stephen's, it all starts with Will McCullough, the attackman senior commit to Loyola.
Junior commit.
Oh, junior commit, yes. And most of the scoring will go through Will. If Will has a big day, this is going to be a great day for St. Stephen's. Will can score in numerous ways, find his points, assists on transition, on isolations. He can do it a lot of different ways. Definitely one of the top attackmen in the DMV area. Keep a close eye on him. Also for St. Stephen's, Grayson Schmidt Jr., phenomenal short stick defensive midi. The reason why we have him as a player to watch is because we think if he has a big game, that's going to limit that very dangerous first-line midfield for Landon. Grayson Schmidt is a converted defender, now playing short stick for St. Stephen's. You want to talk about Grayson a little bit, Coach?
Yeah, no, exceptional player, and his long stick background allows him to defend the invert as good as anybody I've seen around, and so you look for him on the invert. It's not a disadvantage when he's back there.
Fantastic. And John Fontham, the third player from St. Stephen's, big, huge, strong senior defenseman, headed to Harvard, where he has been admitted already as a preferred walk-on. One of the better DMV defenders in the area. Probably will draw the assignment of guarding the Landon attackman Graham Hertzberg. You want to tell me about John a little bit?
Yeah, John is a big, strong player. He's also a leader on the team, captain. Obviously, he's been a 3-year starter, and yeah, he should have a good day today.
For Landon, Nick Kopp, the senior captain face-off, headed to Amherst. Player to watch today for sure. That's a big advantage for Landon. St. Stephen's does not have a pure Fogo. Nick Kopp is everything of a pure Fogo, and also a threat once he has the ball to maybe add a goal or two. Jake Cohen, the senior defenseman. He could be guarding Will McCullough. He might be guarding Whit Crawford, but regardless, he is the leader and the best player on the defense. The senior is headed to Yale. He is a strong, heavy, 200-pound hockey lacrosse player with excellent stick skills. And then the last player to watch for Landon is Captain Senior Graham Hertzberg, the big lefty attackman who's been starting for 4 years now. A long line of freshmen who have started for 4 years, but Graham continues that legacy. He's an emotional leader. He gets the team hyped. He talks, and look at him to have a big game. Landon's walking out now. St. Stephen's still in their huddle. Again, welcome to Triplet Field here at Bordley Stadium. If you're just joining us, I'm Cabell Maddux here with Bruce McCullough. And we'll get to the keys to the game as we get through the first quarter, but we're going to get started right now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the Saints do on the face-off. Looks like they're going to double pull it right from the start. Grayson Schmidt down at close D right now with the short stick. So kind of expected that, but we'll see how it works.
Looks like they're going with St. Stephen's going with Crawford, McCullough, and Mallet on attack to start. They're going to face off 17, Mattia. Will Mattia taking the draw with the pull. And Wolfie Gottschalk number on the wing, and 5 with the pole, and 30 Kyle Burbage on the other side. Nick Kopp taking the draw with Chance Hartley on the wing for Landon. And the long pole starter for Landon is number 42, Nico Shermer. And Nick Kopp wins the first one clean. Landon trots out the first midfield line, loaded. Stephen Bowe with the ball. Senior headed to Penn. Landon Sells, number 7.
Shot clock issue here, Cal.
Already have a shot clock delay. Let's get it over with first quarter, first minute, Bruce, and then we'll fix it for the rest of the game, right?
Have not seen one game without a shot clock problem yet.
You just don't want it when they're running down the field about to score.
Exactly.
Right? Like, let's just have some human error and let them continue in those transition goals.
That was a pretty quick turnaround, so that's good.
Yeah. Here's Graham Hertzberg, gets right by his guy, loses the ball on a back check. Looks like John Fontham got a piece of it on the back check. St. Stephen's sets up the clear.
Ooh.
Errant throw on the clear, picked up by Hunter Taylor, the goalie. Another errant throw. A lot of drops and bad throws here, and that's a foul. Push with possession. Flags are down. Zach Olerking trying to keep it. He got pushed by number 30, Kyle Burbage, and Landon keeps it. This is Cameron Brown Jr., big, strong midfielder having a heck of a season. And they finally get out there. First midfield line after a little bit of chaos there. Failed clear, a turnover, and here's Landon Sells down the alley. Score. Landon Sells unassisted on the goal. What happened there, Bruce?
Just right down the alley dodge and didn't get a slide, so that's a nice play.
Surprised the defense didn't come early. Short stick on short stick there.
Yeah, the Saints' problem was in the clear, which they got the stop and couldn't clear the ball, so give Landon a second chance. Can't do that.
Landon rolls out Kopp again, of course. He'll take probably close to all of the faceoffs. 36 on the wing, Steven Schnappoff with Chance Harley, a dominant short stick defensive midfielder, using a pink stick today. Harley with the pink stick, Hertzberg with the pink stick. I don't know what's going on with these pink sticks at Landon. And Will McCullough off a play.
Gotcha. Great play by Wolfie.
Number 5, Wolfie Gottschalk snuck one. Will McCullough got behind his defender, and there you go. As we mentioned in the pregame, Will find his ways to score.
That's really what the Saints need to win a faceoff or two. That was a great play by Will Mattia, and then Wolfie Gottschalk got the ground ball and made the assist.
Heads up play by Wolfie. Wolfie back on the wing, number 5. Wolfie's a transfer from James Madison High School. Here's Kopp off the faceoff, down the alley, backhand shot. Save. Jasper Simon. Graham Hertzberg on the GB. That backhand shot by Kopp was creative.
Good save by Jasper Simon. Very quick, explosive goalie.
Let's keep Jasper's stats today, Coach. Also, coming out the second line here with Anthony Panetti, the freshman with the ball. Blazing speed here. Watch his speed. Gets right by his guy fairly easily. Underhand shot there. 26. Nathan Ferguson shot by Graham Hertzberg. Back inside over to Zach Olerking, 13. To Hertzberg. To Panetti. Nathan Ferguson, the other freshman on this line. This is a freshman, sophomore line. Future right here. Ferguson on the underhand rip, didn't go. Panetti down the alley early. No slide. You might have heard the play call there from the Landon bench. Loud scream. Zach Olerking leaning heavy on John Fontham. Panetti draws a pull from X. Hertzberg's got a short stick. This is a problem for St. Stephen's. Throwback. And Panetti on the throwback from 50. Graham Hertzberg. Anthony Panetti continues his hot streak. Had 4 points in his first game as a rookie. That was a smart play by Hertzberg. In the past, Hertzberg would just get that shot himself. And he's showing a little bit of maturity there, and he could have there. He could have forced a short stick shot, but he found an open Panetti on a throwback. Panetti had a time and room shot there and buried it on Jasper.
It was a nice play.
Face-off Kopp. Is that his third? Nope, not officially yet. There's a fast break, and here's Will Cohen. Sophomore long stick midi. Oh, good check by, is that Mattia? That's
again.
Wolfie again. Wolfie's disrupting everything. He's having a heck of a start here to the game. Oh, and Will comes up with it. So that's a Cop win. Cop's got already, is that 3 or 4? I think it's 4 already. I thought St. Stephen's was going to steal one there, Bruce.
Yeah, they need a couple of those, and they had a chance on that one. Good D by Wolfie again.
First line back out for Landon. Bo to Cameron Brown. Back to Zach.
It's Fontham on him.
Looks like they've kind of tricked us with the matchups. They got Fontham on Oler King, and then they're going Caleb Ware on the freshman Kevin Miller. And who did they have on Hertzberg?
Schmidt going shorty on him.
They're going shorty on Grayson all because they're running 2 poles on the faceoff?
It's the way they're starting, but looks like they're staying
That's not gonna work, and Hertzberg's just gonna light up another great shot by Cameron Brown. Absolute cannon. What a skip by Hertzberg.
That was a great pass. The backside was open there and took advantage of it.
That might be 2 more assists than Hertzberg's had in half a season in the past. I mean, he is really moving the ball. Impressive. If he develops that, he's going to become a force. We know he can shoot the ball as good as anybody in the area. If he can start adding a feeding element, Michigan's going to be happy. Landon will be happy this year. There's a face-off win on a fault.
Yeah, the Saints have 2 so far. That's good. They got to have some more possessions.
So Huber's out there, first line midfield for Jensen, Huber, and Aiken.
I think they're going to need some clock here. The defense has played a lot. They need to give them 40, 50 seconds.
Looks like Cohen's matching up on McCullough. 4 on McCullough. Here's Aiken inverted versus a shorty. Up to Mallett. Mallett's got Brown on him. Takeaway by Brown. Cullen headed to Ohio State, one of the top defenders in the area, junior, number 2, with this pure strip. See if Landon can clear here. Landon started Jake Cohen.
Good ride for the Saints here.
Sebastian Fischbach. This is going to be close. Nope, no, it wasn't 65. Let's make sure we read the shot clock, Bruce, for the fans. We're down to 60 on the shot clock. The rules are you have to get it over in 20 seconds, so by the 60-second shot clock mark. The shot clock is 80 seconds now in NCAA rules. And we'll try to remember to tell you how much is left on the shot clock. Here goes Anthony Panetti, downhill dodge.
Good D. 2 offensive middies out there for the Saints, Huber and Aiken. Both of them can play D, though.
Yeah, but Huber looked good there on D. He looked athletic. And here's Aiken. We know he can play defense. And he's got a freshman, gets a step on him, and the freshman throws it away.
A fast break for the Saints.
Picked off by Huber. Got a little bit of a break here. McCullough out of the box. He must have been subbing.
Yep.
And here comes Finn Jensen. We got a flag down. Looks like offsides on Landon.
There's 7 guys on the DN.
Hertzberg is over the line. So let's see if they can get a
free one here for the Saints.
See if Will takes Cohen one-on-one here. Cohen goes over the head on McCullough. That's risky. Shot backed up after a save. St. Stephen's moving the ball very nicely. Kind of a tough shot there by Aiken, but a flag down, offsides. Man up here for St. Stephen's.
A great play on that intercept by Huber. Got Saints the possession and ultimately the penalty.
Huber's headed to Lafayette, right, Bruce?
That's correct.
He looks like an athlete.
He's a good player, goes left and right.
This is him right here, right? No, this is Mallett. Mallett starting with the ball here. First man up. Mallett's 7. They're going to 1-4-1 set with Aiken at the point. Aiken with the ball. Over to Huber. Aiken. Aiken loses it. Sloppy play by Will Aiken. That's too bad. And now we're going to create an instant fast break here. So fast, but he throws it away. Cullen Brown, tough one. He had a break there.
Effectively killed the man up, though.
Yeah, all even already? Yep, all even. Okay. Jasper Simon, long throw to midfield, up to Will Aiken. Will Aiken trots it in. No number advantage here, so they're coming in slowly. Whit Crawford with the ball, his first touch of the afternoon. He's going to blast it, and that's what he does best. One of the best pure shooters. His stroke is nice to watch. Man, they're just lighting up Landon's defense. I'm not sure what's going on, but Landon's packed way in, gave up 2 blasts, but St. Stephen's couldn't stick them.
It's a good save by Taylor. Got to keep taking the shots, though.
Landon subbing here. Looks like they're going to bring out their third midfield line. Will Single with the ball. Up to Gavin Schwartz. And the third is Oscar Smink. Nice. Got the third midfield line in the first quarter. The depth could be a factor. It's not hot, but St. Stephen's does not run a lot of midfielders. Kevin Miller with the ball in the carry. He's got a short stick. Smokes his man and scores! And that's what Kevin Miller did against Gonzaga, and he picked up right where he left off.
That's a tremendous play.
One of the most electric freshmen for sure in the area. Took a blast of a cross check. Probably would have put us on the mat, Bruce. He recovered and then just blew by.
It's a big hit, and he ran through it.
And then just to finish, he had 5 points against Gonzaga in a scrimmage, doing things just like that. What a play by Kevin Miller. Now scores 4-1 with 4 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Face-off Kopp pulls it back to Chance Harley on the ground ball. Chance is headed to Villanova for football. Could easily play lacrosse there. And he won't play lacrosse his first year. That's a football coach's decision. And then hopefully, maybe, sophomore year, they'll let him. And that's what kind of how it's been left.
Kyle Burbage out there for the Saints at short stick D midi. He's a 2-sport athlete in college as well. Will play soccer and lacrosse at Wesleyan.
Whoa. What number is he?
30.
2-sport athlete, Wesleyan. Back to Miller, over to Oler King. Number 8 is in there for D midi. Who's number? Graham Hertzberg on a sweep. This is getting a little out of control right now for the Saints. Might want to bang a timeout. Number 8 was out there, Chris Lewis.
We got a goalie change for St. Stephen's very early.
Whoa. All right, well, Jasper Simon wasn't seeing the ball very well. Unlike him, bringing in Keen Kornick, the senior. Now, is he going to play in college?
He's going to W now, yes.
Oh, great. And so is Will Mattia.
Yep.
Keen, strong goalie as well, so it's not like they're losing much by putting in Keen. You feel for Jasper, but you know sometimes goalies start slowly. Here's Anthony Panetti, number 22, with the ball out there with the second midfield line with Nathan Ferguson, and Anthony Savoy, number 18, with the ball there. Savoy looks like he's going to take him behind. He is a converted attackman, so this is natural for him. He's being guarded closely by Kyle Burbage, the 2-sport athlete. Here's Kevin Miller. Gets by his guy again, gets right by, and finds Hertzberg. Looked like a set piece. That was beautiful. Now 6-1 Landon. Whoa. That's a great start. One of the keys for Landon, which we haven't even got to, we were going to speak about it here in the first quarter, was to start hot early like they did versus Gonzaga. And, man, they're doing it.
Yeah, they're playing a little bit of make it, take it here on the face-off. Got a new face-off person for the Saints coming up, Callum Ware. Long pole again.
And now Landon's putting the clamps down. Oh, they were about to put a double pole out there, but they decided against it. Harley will remain on the wing, and they have Steven Schnappoff on the other wing for Landon. Face-off here.
Good play by Ware. Came up with the ground ball.
Caleb Ware gets a win. LSM face-off win.
He's faced off in his past as when he was a short stick at times, so he's a good option there.
Looks like Landon's in a zone.
That's where they were giving up all those outside shots.
Okay. Yeah, they weren't guarding the ball at X. I'm wondering what the heck that was about. I realized they're in a zone. So let's see how their zone offense is here. Yep, looks like they got short sticks inside, long sticks on the perimeter zone, and St. Stephen's goes into a 1-4-1. Will pushes it inside to Finn Jensen. Goes low, but they recover. But look at Cullen Brown picking off the ball again. Cullen Brown. Down to Kevin Miller. Picked down by Cullen. He denies, he rejects it. But number 17 on the takeaway.
Mattia took it away.
Will Mattia.
He's got a crafty stick.
Yeah, he is excellent. With that, headed to WNL as well. Nice takeaway by Will Mattia. St. Stephen's back in to Whit Crawford.
Looks like back to man-to-man.
Galliani in now. Will McCullough just runs right by his guy, comes around and shot it. Was that right-handed?
It was backhanded.
Backhanded. Missed that one. Got awfully quiet here, but that was probably an incredible backhand goal. I'm going to watch the instant replay here.
Saints have a very junior, senior laden team, so they're going to stay in this game. They're not going away, so we'll see more.
Well, that's a backhand goal, unassisted. No, that was. We'll give Crawford the assist on that. Who passed it down to him there?
I missed the pass. I think it was Whit.
6-2 here with 1 minute 27 seconds go. Another win by Kalen Ware. Maybe little adjustment. They finally found something there, Bruce. 2 wins, but then they throw it away. Oh, they got a flag there. I'm not sure what they're going to call, but that's.
Didn't look like much to me.
Yeah, did not look like much. Looked like he hit stick, and then the stick actually hit his own head. Can't see who's got the ball. 42. That's Nico Shermer, 3-sport athlete here at Landon. Soccer, wrestling, lacrosse, getting in for the LSM. And Landon will run 4 LSMs over the course of a game. Hertzberg is officially being guarded by a short stick.
Yep.
Grayson Schmidt is a converted short stick. He's played a lot of defense. He's being recruited for college for short stick D-midi though. But that's an interesting strategy, Bruce. Can you try to explain that one to me?
I'm not there, but they trust Schmidt is what it comes down to. Is that he's as good an individual defender as they have.
10 seconds, 15 seconds to go in the quarter, and Schmidt does a nice job one-on-one against Hertzberg. Here's Zach Olerking. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Saved by Keen Kornick off the shot by Zach Olerking. 6 seconds in the quarter. Landon's going to go man up. I don't know what the call's going to be. Might be a slash. Cross check, okay. On 7.
I didn't see much of a cross check, but
yeah.
Landon probably going to hold the ball here for the end of the quarter.
Yep, most likely. Well, offensive efficiency was one of our keys for St. Stephen's. They weren't going to get the ball much because of the face-offs, and they got to score on most possessions. You can't score on every possession, but they got to score on most possessions if they want to win this game. But they have started winning face-offs. They've won 2 in a row. But I expect that, a Fogo usually can adjust to different face-off guys over the course of a game. But they've thrown 4 guys at Cop already.
Yeah, well, if just muck it up, just get it to be a 50-50 ball. That's a win really for the Saints.
Another key we had for St. Stephen's is slow it down just a little bit, and you saw them try to there. But interestingly enough, Landon went to zone defense, so they made it easy for them to slow it down. And St. Stephen's has some shooters, so we'll see if Landon goes in and out of zone or stays in the zone defense. And then you want to see St. Stephen's get some ride goals, some freebie goals, we'll call them, goals off turnovers and mistakes. And they got one quick one there when Wolfie fed it down to Will McCullough.
They did.
And they need a lot of those. 6-2 here at the end of the first quarter. I'm Cabell Maddux. I'm here with Bruce McCullough here at Triplet Field at Bordley Stadium at the Landon School. And as we said in the opening, we're grateful to be here. First game announcing of the season. One of the first games of the year for the players and the coaches, and parents of the home team are allowed here. St. Stephen's is allowing both home and visiting parents tomorrow in game 2.
That's right, and for the rest of the year.
Well, hopefully Landon will follow suit quickly as well. First quarter stats, we have Hertzberg with 2 goals and 2 assists, 4 points at the end of the first. That's a heck of a start for the captain senior headed to Michigan. 4 points in any quarter is amazing, let alone a game. McCullough has 2 goals and 0 assists for the Saints. He has both goals, Will McCullough, the aforementioned player to watch and one of the top DMV attackmen in the area. This is the number 4 ranked Landon Bears versus the number 6 ranked St. Stephen's. The IC is extremely competitive. St. Stephen's already did beat St. Albans twice, but by 2 goals both times, or 2 and 3 respectively.
2 and 3.
And then Bullis played St. Albans yesterday and won that game. And Prep played Episcopal and won that game. So Prep is probably first place, although they split with Bullis. We think they're slightly better. Bullis is extremely talented. And we'll see who wins this game here today. Out here, man up.
Saints have good quickness up top with Mattia and Gottschalk.
Miller to Sells, over to Brown. Brown down to Zach Olerking. Olerking throw back to Hertzberg. Brown up to Olerking. Sneak inside to Cameron Brown. What a feed from Zach Olerking. That's a great pass.
Snuck it through the zone.
Cameron Brown showing a little bit of crafty finishing ability. He looked composed in there. He's really improved. Face off here. Steven Schnappoff on the wing with Chance. Facing off is 32 again. Caleb Ware has won 2 in a row. With Wolfie Gottschalk, the pole on the other side.
Tied it up again. Yep, it's 3 in a row.
Somebody went early, he said. I didn't hear who, but that's 3 for Caleb. Where?
Yeah, Saints need to get one back here.
Now Landon's coming out and pressuring here. See that pressure. But Max Mallet handles it. He's got Brown on him, Cullen Brown. Long, athletic defender. Going to Ohio State. And here's Fischbach over here on Witt.
This is the patient offense.
Good pick down there by Will, and Landon switches. They got Nathan Ferguson on Witt.
Witt'll go here.
Witt needs to get some action here.
Good shot.
And takes it and scores.
Have to take advantage of that matchup.
For sure. They're going to switch that quickly.
It's a good shot from about 12 yards.
Yeah, I actually thought it was a little bit forced, but it went. But he's one of the pure shooters in the DMV, Bruce, right?
Yeah, pure goal scorer.
Yeah, I mean,
score inside out, but yeah, he shoots the ball really well.
He's long. He's about 6'2" now.
Yep.
And he can really let it go.
That was a nice step back. Swum and step back.
7-3 here, 10:50 to go in the second quarter. Kopp against Ware. Kopp controls that one on a pivot out and a fast break. Kopp is so explosive off the GBs. He's an athletic face-off man.
Yeah, the Saints were on him, actually. I thought they were going to get a takeaway, but he got through it.
His brother, who played here also, is at Maryland now.
This second midfield's been effective for Landon.
Yep, and they're young. I mean, that's Ferguson, Panetti, and Savoy. Spread offense here for Landon.
Ola King's got the short stick. That's Schmidt right now. Club teammates.
Panetti up top versus the pole. Hertzberg picks up the GB loose. Matai on him. Hertzberg gets it. Will Matai on him. Up top to Ferguson, over to Panetti. Split right, goes back to his left. High bouncer goal. Panetti, unreal shot.
Yeah, that was a high bouncer to the top corner. That's tough for goalies.
We'll give the assist to Nathan Ferguson. Teammates, freshman teammates, year-round. They play club for McCullough together, and they live about a minute from each other and carpool every day together, so their chemistry is there. But that dodge from right to left split with the high bouncer was impressive. That's his offhand. Kopp against Caleb again. Is that Caleb? Yep. Caleb and Kopp
Cabell's
Now
got
it's
two in a row now.
picking up the
ball
stick.
Loose. There's the turnover goal you wanted, Cabell.
Yeah, here it is. 5 on
See if
5
the
on
Saints can capitalize.
4 on 2 down. Here's a shot. Barrett, nope. Landon somehow recovered. I think Saints. Saints subbing.
Chris Huber.
Chance on him. Chance just dropped that. He was running. I don't know if it's a new pink stick or what, but he was gone, and it just fell out. Here's McCullough on Cullen Brown. Goes to his right. Will's a natural left. He gets inside roll, loses it inside. Pick up Hunter Taylor. Taylor to Chance. You can see Chance's open field speed here. Blows by everybody. And Landon wasn't set up in a break, but that could have been dangerous for St. Stephen's there. Inside roll there by Will. He got a little out of control and lost the ball, trying to go one-handed. But he had a step on him, and then Cullen back-checked him a little bit. But they need Will to be aggressive to the goal. And here's Schmidt again on Hertzberg. Shorty. Hertzberg gets a step. Hard shot. Big save. Keen Kornick. That's a big save.
That's good for Keene.
It's his first. Maybe second.
Second.
Yeah, second. Timeout off dead ball. 8:13 to go. Timeout St. Stephen's. 8-3. St. Stephen's. But Landon has possession, right?
Yeah, they backed it up.
Landon possession. It was a dead ball. You can call timeout on a dead ball anytime.
That really was a good shot. It was off hip to a righty or a goalie and got a piece of it.
Well, we have St. Stephen's trying to make an effort to come back there. You see Will's effort, and they just have to be efficient. We mentioned that, and I don't mean to keep harping on it, but St. Stephen's is not getting the ball nearly as much as they would like. They're probably going to have possession time of around 35 to 40% in this game, so they got to be really, really effective. And they're creeping there, but 8-3, they got to be careful right now.
It would have been nice if they got something quick off that turnover, because I think they was there, but didn't see anybody cutting through.
Yep. And St. Stephen's has great defense, but they put their top personnel in right now with Schmidt, 24. It looks like, let's see if they're going to come out in a zone. Yeah, they're going to come out in a, well, is this a zone, Bruce?
They have run the zone, and they run it off timeouts a lot, so this very well could be a zone.
Yeah, especially since they're putting Grayson back left on a short rather than putting him on Hertzberg.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking like a zone to me.
Kyle Burbage and Schmidt are the shorties. Top 4 poles out there. Yeah, it looks like a 1-3-2 zone. Yep, they're not playing behind. And here's Oler King to Hertzberg. This is Schwartz. Hertzberg. Cut Miller through the middle. Cut.
Great check.
Will Single made a nice cut there. Feed from Hertzberg, but a back check. Debate whether that was a shot or a pass.
Saints coaches didn't think so.
Yeah. Hertzberg wide open off a pass from Miller. Big hole in that zone for a big man.
Some ball watching by the Saints.
9-3 Landon. And that's a rough goal for St. Stephen's. Landon had their third midfield line in. They were off a timeout, and they were using zone to try to confuse Landon, and they gave a pretty easy shot for Hertzberg, their best shooter.
Yeah, that's not on the goal.
Yeah, you got to know where Hertzberg is. And Kopp pivots out nicely versus Calum. Exits out the back and gives it to Chance. Chance blow by speed. Picked up by number 5, Wolfie Gottschalk. Man-to-man defense again for Saints. 9-3, 7:18 to go in the second. First midfield line out for Landon. Grayson Schmidt is back on Hertzberg as a shorty. John O'Brien. Graves, first action of the day. number 29 for St. Stephen's.
Saints played a lot of defense. They gotta put some more people out there.
He's a reclass freshman, number 29. He's guarding Landon Sells, number 7.
Oh, look.
Kevin Miller dodging. Explosive. Throwback to Landon Sells. Landon Sells in the middle. Goal. Low to high. Kevin Miller is just lighting up the scoreboard with assists. Landon Sells, low to high rip.
I didn't expect that. That was a great shot. Got his hands free and let it go.
Landon Sells is heading to TCU to not play lacrosse. Horned Frogs. I don't think they have a lacrosse squad down there.
They might have a club team. A lot of those Texas schools do.
His brother played goalie at Cornell. Didn't Hunter Sells play goalie? I think Hunter played goalie at Cornell. And maybe transferred somewhere after Cornell. But Landon Sells, a senior first-line midi, phenomenal player with the low to high rip. Face-off win Cop. Nathan Ferguson on the wing picks up the GB. That's 2-6. Here's Panetti, second line out there with Anthony Savoy, number 18. We hope we have a lot of not only St. Stephen's fans and parents and friends listening, but also Landon, even though they're allowed to be here. Maybe there's a lot of alumni around the country tuning in to watch their Bears. Starting to feel like normal here, everyone. There's a little excitement in the air. You got the baseball game going on and the lacrosse game going on, and
it's about perfect lacrosse weather too.
Yeah, it's perfect. The whole school was a little more buzz around here. This is Grayson Schmidt, one of the players to watch. Oh my gosh, that was a hammer slash by Jake Cohen, and it snapped a stick across Grayson's waist, and then Whit Crawford on the finish off the assist from 42, Chris Huber.
That was a good job by the Saints. They realized they had the extra man because the Landon player broke his stick.
Yeah,
but,
Cohen snapped it on Grayson's body.
I think Grayson delivered as much a blow as he did.
Grayson, one of the top D middies in the area, showing why right there. Cleared it himself, busted a stick on his body, and started the break.
Tyler Chadwick in the game for the Saints right now.
Looks like they're going to go with John and Burbage, and then face off a pole with Mattia. And that was an easy one there for Kopp. I wonder if these long poles are actually practicing facing off it in practice, or if they're just out there to harass.
Mattia's taken a lot of face-offs in his career.
I've stopped keeping track of Kopp. I've lost track, but he's dominating. Caleb Ware gave him the best fight. Thank you for joining us here. I'm Cabell Maddux here with Bruce McCullough. 10-4 and 5:15 to go. Thanks for tuning in. Landon jumped out to a 7-2 lead, or 6-2 lead after the first quarter, and now 10-4. Whit Crawford buried that last one for the Saints.
Nice overhand shot. Whit can shoot it from all angles, but I like the overhand low to high.
What do you think Saints have to do here, Bruce, to get back in this game? I mean, there's plenty of time, and there's 5 minutes in the second.
Yeah, like I said, this is a veteran team, so I don't think they're worried right yet. Obviously, they don't want to be down 10-4, but I think they can come back. They got to get a few more possessions. They got to get their D to get a couple turnovers, and then as you said earlier, offensive efficiency. When they get the ball, they got to do something. I mean, they're not going to score on every possession, but they got to get good possessions every time.
You think they're going to keep Grayson? Wait, Schmidt's not in, so that's part of the reason why they subbed in. Schmidt might have been hurt on that slash.
I don't think he was hurt. I think he was winded. I mean, he went the whole field. So
okay.
You got Macon Blaylock in.
Oh, he's right here on the sidelines. He's okay.
Yeah, you got Macon Blaylock in along with Kyle Burbage.
So Landon out here off the timeout. runs out their third midfield line with Schwartz single and Smink with the ball. Here's single, Will Single. Junior. Good size and speed. Up to Gavin Schwartz. Has a short stick on him. Gavin's going to run him down the alley. Kicks it through. What's that?
That's a good D by Blaylock. Took away the end.
Oh, that was Blaylock. Wow. Zach Olerking unassisted from X. I think Keen Kornick probably wishes he picked that one up.
Everything high for the Bears today, right? I mean,
yeah, it
11 goals, about 10 of them have been high.
Overhand high to high, you know, still old school, still gets it done. But Zach hides his stick well when he shoots. He brings it from way back behind his back. So maybe Keen couldn't see it, but still it was savable. Nick Kopp still dominating the faceoff. Look at that pivot and front exit. Fast break to Kevin Miller. Back to Kopp. Kopp wants it. Smartly gives it to Olerking. First midfield line out for the Bears. Cameron, no, that was Stephen Bowe. Here's Cameron Brown. And out comes Landon Sells.
Saints are going early here.
Super early on Brown.
They got the Ward call.
Man, this kid is fast.
He's a good athlete.
He is, uh-oh. Kyle Burbage showing some exceptional speed there on the run out, but he throws it away.
Got a little late hit, I think, Cal.
He got popped out of bounds over there.
He could have called it late or a cross check, I think.
Yeah. So Saints will go man up here. Burbage draws the foul. Shocking speed. (11-4), 3:55 here in the second. Man up for St. Stephen's. They need this one bad, Bruce.
Yes, they need one right here.
This ball started left wing.
Didn't get a shot off on the last man up.
Up to Aiken at the point. Huber down to McCullough. McCullough back to Mallet. Is Mallet a natural lefty, Bruce? Is he playing
Mallet
left?
is a lefty, yeah, no,
okay,
absolutely.
so he's playing left. Here's Mallet again. Mallet to Aiken. Down to Crawford. Back to McCullough. Cutter comes. Skips it to Mallet. No one looking to step in and blast. Good motion on the offense. Here's Crawford. He'll shoot it. He should have shot that high. But he hit a defensive player. Looks like TJ Kim, number 5, took the shot there.
They gave him a new shot clock. I don't think it got to the goal, but we'll take.
Yeah, it's a good pickup. Here's Mallet, lefty. Berries.
Love that location, low and away.
Snipes it low left.
Nice shot. Saints did need that goal.
And Max Mallet is headed to play at, where's he headed, Coach?
Babson College.
Oh, yeah, Babson. Picking up an IC kid. Max Mallet, unassisted on man up. Brings it to 11-5, Landon, with 3:09 to play.
Got a fifth Saint at the face-off dot here. It's Baylor Hunt.
And has he played?
He has been in a few times. They've put in a lot of polls because we played so much defense.
But why wasn't he down low? I thought he was close to being a starter. He just chopped him there. That was a good play by him.
Run through it. No possession call yet?
Nope. And now there is. It's in the box. Automatic call there. Kopp picks it up. So Baylor's first action, Baylor Hunt, number 23.
It created the 50-50 ball. That's what you want.
Baylor's a huge kid, huh? Good-looking athlete.
Physical.
And he can play LSM and close?
I think he's probably more of a close defenseman, but yeah, he can run up top.
Here's Cameron Brown being picked up by Macon Blaylock. Plays long stick normally, short stick convert this year.
I think he'll go back to a pole, unlike Grayson, who converted and stayed. I think Macon will go back to pole next year.
And here is Grayson Schmidt guarding Landon Sells. Landon Sells moves it up to Hertzberg, also using a pink stick. He and Harley, great pick by Cameron Brown. Man.
Another high to high.
Jasper and Keene need to get someone just shooting high to high at practice tomorrow. Or no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's a game. Another game, but they need to get the high shots. They look savable from here, but what the heck do I know? Graham Hertzberg does shoot the ball in the mid-90s. So, you know, I'm not getting in front of that thing, but unassisted officially off an incredible pick by Cameron Brown that disrupted everything. 12-5 Bears, second quarter. Rudsky facing off here for the Bears. And a pickup there by St. Stephen's. John O'Brien scoops up, makes an athletic play, and dumps it off. Dumps it off to his midfielders and attackman, stays on. And here is Will Aiken up to a Bryant Graves. Bryant Graves being picked up by Colin Flood.
Another flag down.
Not sure what that call was. Must be off ball. I think there's some off ball stuff happening inside. McCullough, save by Hunter Taylor. Let's see what they call here. I think it's a little off ball action, some illegal procedures. Nothing happened on ball.
I think there's two down. They called one at midfield too. I think they called a hold first and then.
Here we go. Here he comes to say it. Let's see what he says. Slash on 25, the face-off guy. That was the initial call. That's why coach was upset. I couldn't figure out why. And then this foul on 45, Colin Flood.
2 men up for the Saints. And they do need to get one here.
Let's see what their play is here. They got 6 wide open there. Crawford.
Short side. Very nice shot.
This is a high-scoring game. 12-6 in 1/2.
This is not the Saints' pace. This is Landon's pace.
We give that assist to McCullough, or that was a McCullough assist, correct?
I didn't see where the feed came from.
Run out of space on my stat sheet in the first half. That's crazy. 12-6. 18 goals. And we're not done. 1:21 to go in the second. Cop facing off against Baylor. Hunt, right?
Didn't look like it came out of a stick. No, that was Ware.
Oh, that was Ware again? They're going to call a high hit there on Cop. Bouncer, big goal.
Whole goal, John Fontham. Saints getting a little momentum here.
Wow. He made an impressive play, scooped up the GB, come down, absolute blast. You gotta love pole goals.
Love the high bouncer for the long pole. That's tough to pick up for the goal.
Yep, 2 in a row for the Saints, brings it to 12-7 with 1:05. 19 goals. Fun for the fans at home. Hope you're enjoying this. Game here at Landon School. Cop versus
Ware.
Caleb Ware again.
Again, he got it 50-50.
Nick Kopp controls. He's double teamed. Bryant and Ware outruns him, and Landon calls timeout. 55 seconds to go. Kopp escapes there with using his phenomenal speed. It's nice to have a face-off guy that can get away from pressure. Saints 2-goal run, bring it to 12-7. That's what that's in firing distance. So, they stop them from scoring here. They're going to be feeling pretty good at halftime.
Yeah, this is a big possession actually because of momentum.
Yeah. You always score. I always say in the last minute of each quarter carries momentum. Those are important goals. Landon drawing something up here. Will McGettigan in the offensive box. His offensive short sticks around him. J.R. Boardley next to him, setting up a play.
Landon play for one here, Cabell?
Yeah, probably. You're winning. Why not? What's the point of rushing? And the shot clock is off. So you already have a 5-goal lead. Let's keep it to 5 or maybe make it 6 is probably their mentality in the box. But Will McGettigan, the offensive coordinator now, taking over the head coaching duties next year. Ian Healy is stepping aside. You'll see what Will McGettigan drew up here. Hertzberg starts with the ball. Second middies line, that's Ferguson, that's Panetti.
Pull and Panetti.
Circle, and St. Stephen's is coming way out to play. That was a risky pass. Right there, Savoy lobbed one over to Miller. Miller's got Matai on him.
Yeah, they're going to hold it here.
Yeah. Matai's going to throw some takeaways, though. He's got him. And then I'm not sure you want to dodge Matai. Of all the matchups, they're in zone behind it, though. Look at that. So they got a man-on-man with the zone inside, St. Stephen's. Now they're going back and playing. And they're staying man. Just kick out to Hertzberg. Danger. I mean, it's just Hertzberg is having a day.
Yeah, he's getting shots, right? I mean, they're not from way out.
That one he put low. Last one he put high. That's why, phenomenal shooters mix up their shot location. And Kevin Miller gets another assist there with 16 seconds to go. It's 13-7.
Saints need to tie this one up.
I'm going to need to bring in a statistician from Landon School here to do these stats at halftime, Bruce.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Saints give up this many goals, usually in a game.
DMVLAX blatant wrongly picked it to be a 10-7 final.
The first quarter.
I mean, I guess this year we're still trying to figure out these guys, but that's a pitiful prediction. And that's halftime right there. 13-7. Landon absolutely dominant. Run through a couple of stats here before we take a break. End of the first quarter was 6-2. Hertzberg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goals in the first half and 2 assists. 7 points for Hertzberg in one half to lead the Landon Bears. Let's see what number 8 Kevin Miller has. Kevin Miller has a goal and 3 assists as well for 4 points in the first half. I mean, that's great stats and what's expected for a starting attackman. For the Saints, Whit Crawford, number 6, has a hat trick as well and no assists. And he's, like we said, one of the better shooters in the area and proving just that. Will McCullough, number 9, has 2 goals and an assist to pace the Saints. In the goal, the starter was Jasper Simon. He didn't make many saves, so they brought in Keen Kornick. We have him for a couple. For Landon, Hunter Taylor has 4, but he hasn't seen a lot of shots. And the face-off is the story. Nick Kopp I've lost track, frankly. He's been dominant, and he's had to face off against 5, maybe 6 different guys for St. Stephen's. And you can see, Bruce, that's probably going to be an issue for St. Stephen's this year.
Yeah, no, that's not a surprise. And they've done a decent job. They're just not getting the stops on the D end. That's where they had that run in the first quarter. It would just make it take it for about 3 goals in a row.
Yep. And so we'll take a quick break here. We'll be back right before the start of the second quarter. And we're back here, just about to start the second half here at Triplet Field at Bordley Stadium. 13-7, Landon. Fireworks in the first half there. Holy smokes, a lot of scoring. You think the pace will be that frantic in the second half, Bruce?
It shouldn't be. These guys play at 11 a.m. tomorrow, so you'd think Landon with the lead would slow it down. And I don't think the Saints' game plan was to go real fast anyway. So I think I don't think we'll see 20 goals again.
I mean, that would be some sort of IC record if they score another 20 goals. That would be absurd. And the defensive coordinators are not happy on both teams right now. Both teams have mixed in zone and offense. And we'll see what happens here in the second half. But I'm Cabell Maddux. I'm here with Bruce McCulloch. Triplet Field at Bordley Stadium. St. Stephen's getting hyped here a little bit and getting their jump before the start of the third quarter. I want to welcome everyone for joining us. Thank everybody for watching from around the country, around the DMV.
Looks like we got Jasper Simon back in goal for the Saints.
Well, that's at least good for him mentally.
Yeah, he'll have to be back tomorrow as well. So,
and I'm not sure that either one is probably happy with the way they've played, he or Keynes. And so we'll see if Jasper can change his suit. They got 23 is out to face off. Baylor Hunt taking the first face off for the Saints. He's about the 5th or 6th guy to go against Nick Kopp, who's been pretty much dominant. He's lost, maybe 4 or 5.
Baylor did a good job in the first. The couple he took at the end of the half.
But there's been 22 face-offs.
Yeah.
So Nick Kopp, headed to Amherst, is one of the best in the DMV.
Baylor did it again. Nice play.
Baylor's hooking him, actually. That is a hold. And so that was the right call by the referee. Someone showed Baylor what to do there. That's actually a legal counter, but you got to release it. First midfield line out here for Landon. Baylor Hunt playing midfield, picks up the ball. Brundage guarding the short stick ball there on Landon Sells. Stephen Bowe, UPenn commit. Senior down to junior. Cameron Brown down to the freshman. Kevin Miller with the senior. Chris Mattia on him. Picked by Hertzberg. Draws short stick. Kevin blows by. Short stick wraparound. Wild shot there by Landon Sells. No look wrap. He was just getting a little too hopeful there, I think.
It would have been highlight reel, but it wasn't very close.
Now they've switched up and put John Fontham. This is the matchup we actually thought was going to happen the whole game. Fontham on Hertzberg. Two monsters.
Yeah, big boys.
Big on bigger. And then we got right here Stephen Bowe dodging versus Wolfie Gottschalk. The transfer from James Madison High School. A junior LSM.
Good team by the Saints this possession so far.
Now here's Grayson Schmidt being inverted, and you say he's comfortable back here, right,
yep.
Bruce? Stephen Bowe trying to get a step on him. Comes around left-handed up to Cameron Brown. Drives on Matthias. Rolls back to his right. Gets a great shot. Huge save by Jasper Simon. We're going to give him, and that is a first save of the game for him. But does he throw it away? I was looking down.
No, it was a perfect pass.
It was perfect pass to 23.
Yeah, just popped out of his stick. That was a great defensive stop by the Saints, and it's a shame they can't get it down to the offensive end.
Oh, runs right by Brundage here. Landon Sells. He's quick. Really good athlete. Oh, foul. No foul. How do you no call that one?
Yeah, that was...
He got tripped running blatantly from behind, and they didn't call it with possession. They should have at least put their hand up for a loose ball.
I think they just get the makeup call right there.
That was a quick makeup.
Yeah.
Zach Olerking picks up the ball. St. Stephen's slow off the restart to guard. Landon subbing. They're seconds on now. Panetti out with the ball and the flow.
Yeah, fresh midfield against the same Saints defense.
The amount of hair on the second midfield line is impressive. I mean, you could confuse them to be a hockey squad. Oh, throwaway there by Ferguson. Quick roll dodge there. Nice roll dodge by Kyle Burbage.
He can really run.
He's the Wesleyan.
Yep.
Mallet. Oh, tipped, almost intercepted by Fischbach. number 3, Whit Crawford.
There.
Yeah, a little risky throw there. You gotta be smart here, Saints. Down 6, early third quarter. Chris Huber, the Lafayette commit, looks like he's gonna go behind the goal and invert it. Goes up McCullough. McCullough up to Mallet.
A little slower here in the second half.
Here's O'Brien Graves. The reclass freshman showing some shake there. Mallet down to McCullough to Crawford. A little bit more poise and patience here.
Yeah, they're going to go here.
He's got a short stick on Ferguson. The freshman defender gets by him and scores. No slide. Unassisted goal by Chris Huber.
That's a good matchup for Huber there.
For sure, a senior commit to Lafayette on a freshman.
He can shoot it off either hands. Brought that one back to the right.
No slide by Landon Brink, makes it 13-8.
This pace is better for the Saints.
That was 42. Huber unassisted. Baylor's out to face off again. He hooked him last time and got a hold call. Let's see what Kopp does here. Landon bench chanting his name. Scooped out. Now we got a 50-50. This is what Saints want.
Baylor's done a good job. He's giving them the chance. And they just got to win a ground ball.
Will Single on the wing, number 14.
And they got it.
Picked up by that's Hunt.
That's where.
Oh, they had 2 longs.
They double pulled it.
Yeah, there you go. So they ran 2 poles on the wing, and that proved effective. And they get a very rare win. Here comes in Finn Jensen. Haven't seen him touch the ball too much tonight. Looks like St. Stephen's, you're right, Bruce. They only run 4 middies on offense the entire game and 3 attackmen. 7 offensive players the whole time. Now they do have some D middies, not, but those are the 7 offensive guys, and they haven't.
They're pulling Huber now, which is the right call.
McCullough on Cohen. Cohen slashes him. Flag down. He cross-checked him and slashed him, for sure. And Saints will go man up.
Scored on the last one. Crawford scored on it, so I think they're 1 for 2.
TJ Kim comes in on man down. TJ Kim was famous there for, even featured on 60 Minutes for delivering supplies during COVID early on. Impressive young man.
Flying the plane, right?
Yeah, he was flying plane, delivering supplies, and it was picked up on every newswire nationally, and he was featured on 60 Minutes, I believe. Ripped there by, that was Mallet, picked up by Hunter Taylor.
Had the one more there.
Did he have one on the drop down?
He did.
And here goes Harley, proving why he's one of the best, if not the best, short stick D-midi in the DMV. Just in blazing speed. Quick clears it off at being man down, and then they kill the penalty. Well, they can't hear the man coming from behind, and man, he's lucky to not get the ball taken away there. Penalty is not quite killed. 6:39 to go. Landon up 13-8. Hertzberg picks up the ball, waiting for the clock to expire on the penalty, and now we are all even. Sells comes in. The first midfield line is out there, and Grayson Schmidt, short stick defensive specialist, picks up Graham Hertzberg. Hertzberg gets a step on. Awesome save by Jasper Simon off stick hip. Great ride by Cameron Brown to get it back. Big ride by Landon Sells. And John Fontham just backhands it upfield. Scrap at the midfield on the line. Picked up by TJ Kim. TJ Kim over to Taylor. Taylor over to Cohen. Cohen just chucks it. Was there a shot clock challenge there? I'm not sure why he threw that.
They had 10 on the shot clock. They were 10 to clear.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he just chucked that. Anyways, Landon drops back in the ride. Jasper Simon throws a lob pass up to John Fontham. Who's
still a ball game here, Cal. Will they get one right here?
5-goal game. 4 goals sounds pretty close if they could find the back of the net.
Here you got some depth middies out here now.
Well, Bryant Graves and Jack Colton, first action of the game right there. Colton, the junior. Jake Cohen on Will McCullough here. Physical matchup. Will McCullough, despite his size, has never backed down from a physical matchup at any game I've ever seen him play since he was a baby. And that's John O'Brien Graves on his first shot of the game. Little low to high riser there.
Little zone from
Mallett from X. Scores offhand and brings it to 4.
They didn't really execute the zone there late in the shot clock.
Did Landon switch to a zone?
They did right off the shot out of bounds.
Out of bounds. That's hard to do. But Max Mallett, showing he's got 2 hands, comes around and sticks that from X and brings it to 13-9 here. Saints creeping back. The only 2 goals of the second half. You had to worry about a little bit of complacency when you have 12-6 lead at half, or whatever it was, 13-7 at half, and Landon coming out a little flat, and Saints are firing. And Baylor Hunt is held again. That's 2 holds. If you get 3, the other team gets a 30-second man up. Baylor Hunt does the wrap, and Harley just sprints it out. Here's Panetti with the ball, being guarded by Brundage. Second midfield line here for Landon, getting a lot of run today. Anthony Savoy, 18, back to Panetti. Panetti back to Miller. Miller to Oler King. Hertzberg coming and setting a pick. And they switch. So now Oler King's got Grayson Schmidt on him. See if he'll take him. Watch him pop to his left here. He goes power inside, backhand goal!
I think they're going to wave that off. Oh.
Wow, what a highlight reel goal there from Zach Oler King. He went inside on Grayson Schmidt and whipped a righty backhand. Pretty impressive goal there by Oler King. I was wondering where he was heading. Looked like he was going to the crease and just fired it in before he hit the ground. And that's a goal.
He was outside the circle.
Yeah, they have a landing circle now. You can barely see. You just can't land in that interior circle or horseshoe or whatever that space is in there. Did you watch the Duke game last night?
I did not.
There was a call when, oh my gosh, careful, Colin Flood checking.
Huber did a good job of getting rid of that.
Yeah, that was Huber. Almost lost it chaotically there. Now they are running a little depth here. You're right. St. Stephen's is going. Oh, no, they got their firsts back out here with Aiken and everybody. Okay. Here's Will Aiken. Colin Flood on him. Gets a step. Jake Cohen slides, quick slides. Cullen Brown on the ball. Back to Mallett. Up to Whit Crawford with Sebastian Fischbach on him. McCulloch a point versus a short stick. This is not good for Landon. They got to come early. They're not even sliding. Backhand shot. Backhand shot by McCullough. He got hammered in the head by Jake Cohen. He's slow to get up. Could be another foul on number 36, Steven Schnappoff. Saints are running right now. They did just give up a goal. I take that back, but it just feels like they have a little bit more momentum. Whether or not they can capitalize, we'll find out. But back to that Duke-Notre Dame game last night. Notre Dame scored a goal, and they disallowed it because he lost his shoe.
I saw the replay.
Is that is that part of the equipment required? Why the heck do you need a shoe to score a goal?
It should not be part of the safety protocol.
I don't think it is. I think the ref thought it might have been a glove, or I don't know what the ref thought, but the kid, it was Kavanaugh, scored a goal, and I've been trying to find out, and I cannot find out if the shoe is required to play. Inside goal, Crawford.
That's only happened about 150 times in their career.
Not exaggerating, folks. That is Whit Crawford from Will McCulloch.
Teammates from 7 years old.
Yep, they played club for Maddux together. They played Alexandria Lacrosse Club Rec together since what, third grade? Second grade?
7 years old. I think that's when you're allowed to start.
And then now they play high school together, and the chemistry is obvious.
It's a 4-goal game again with a lot of time left.
I mean, this is the highest scoring game I've ever called.
Baylor Hunt's done a great job, I'm telling you.
And here we go,
Landon
transition.
got it, but really impressed with Hunt.
He does lift the stick and ties it up, makes it a 50-50. That might be the best that the Saints can do this season.
Like I said, that's a victory. A 50-50 ball is a victory. They just didn't get that one.
Looks like Macon Blaylock is going to sub through the middle if they can get him. John O'Brien Graves out there. Grayson Schmidt again on Hertzberg. An up pick. Hertzberg looking to dish it. Has Miller. Miller back to Hertzberg. Inside Forrest. Man, that's a tough play. Wow. I mean, he's getting hammered. Stephen Bowe. And the Bears won't go away. Right when we'll give that assist to Hertzberg, I guess. Was that Hertzberg who fired it to him?
I think it was. And he was, well covered. Got stick on him and everything. That's just a big, strong play.
Yeah. I mean, he got checked about 3 times after he caught the ball and ran through it with power. He's headed to UPenn, one of the top middies in the area, getting in on the stat sheet. Kopp controls the ground, pivots out the back exit.
They're giving him a lot of time on the clamp there.
What's the is there a time limit?
I thought they took away when you could basically spin forever and then exit when you want.
Yeah, but I think that because he's making the move to exit out the back versus a pole who's standing up about to kill him. You know, it's not like he's looking around, waving to grandma and saying, hey, where should I put this ball like the old days or like last year? Whoa, Miller gets by. He didn't see the guy coming back. Mattia back checked him. Mattia went for the pickoff and then made up for it with the back check. He missed the pick and then made a takeaway.
I just give it to Schmidt here.
A lot of noise here. Landon bench is getting loud, and if Landon bench might have get an assist on the turnover there. A little bit of energy pickup here. 1:15 to go in the third. Back to Miller. He's being guarded by the senior Mattia. They might hold for one here if they can. It's the shot clock and the game clock are dead even.
Yeah, Landon bench is saying hold for one, which is the smart play, or up 4.
15-10, 5 now off of Bowe's goal.
That's right, 5, even more.
It's hard to keep track of the score here. Mattia throws the lefty wrap. Got him. You gotta be careful here, Kevin. This Mattia can throw. That actually might be
That was a ward.
That actually might be a hold too. I thought it was something, but the refs just let him play. And Hertzberg's got it 25 seconds ago. With Schmidt's not on him though. That's not Schmidt. Over to Savoy.
Play by Blaylock. What do they call there?
I have no idea. Oh, I think someone threw Hertzberg's stick. Or kicked it.
Missed that.
Hertzberg's letting him know. Yeah, he kicked his stick. And Hertzberg, who loves to chatter in a comical way usually. I've been able to hear him talk. I'm sure let number 30 know about that mistake. So 16 seconds ago, man up.
Landon looks like it's going to hold again.
Seems like this is the second penalty to finish a quarter. Yeah, they're just going to hold it. So 15-10 here. Saints got 3 goals that quarter. Bears were able to manage 2. We're going to go into the fourth quarter. 15-10. Landon.
Better quarter for the Saints.
Yeah, you felt like they grabbed some momentum there. They just gave up a couple there, easy ones to Landon inside. Otherwise, they could creep back into this thing. Well, thank you everybody for joining us today. It's so great to be back here calling this game. I'm Cabell Maddux here with Bruce McCullough. And, the players, the parents here, the Landon parents here, you can sense a little bit more energy and electricity. And we know the St. Stephen's parents are probably home watching. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully there's some alumni from both schools who've tuned in to watch this battle here, high-scoring affair. Last 10 years, this has been a great game. I've seen St. Stephen's and Landon in the last decade always have close ones. I remember sitting here a few years ago, I think it was 5 years ago, St. Stephen's beat Landon in the IAC championship, and then the next day went down and won the state championship.
Exactly. That was Isaiah Davis Allen. That was the first Saints IAC championship, and they back-to-backed it.
Yep, and that was, and are they going to play in the States this year?
I don't know. There's supposed to be a Visa state championship, but there's not a lot of games to actually rank people, so I don't know how they're going to work that. But if there is one, I would imagine the Saints would get in.
And they'll figure it out, yep, and then they'll, it'll be Saints versus Paul VI or St. Chris, or those are usually the top 3 teams. Sometimes St. Anne's Belfield, right? Norfolk Academy.
Yeah.
But up here, it's usually Paul VI and St. Stephen's and occasionally Episcopal.
Yep.
That's the Virginia Division I state championships that St. Stephen's get to play in after the IAC. So here we go, Older King start the fourth quarter at X with the ball. Up top, blast, high bouncer from Stephen Bowe. That's his second in a row. That's just too easy.
Yeah, that was deep too, though.
High bouncer, tough to save, but there's just too. That was like maybe 15 yards, but a perfect shot in the upper shelf.
Yeah, Older King, nice look through the defense too.
Yeah, Older King's got great vision. Headed to Dartmouth. That's his second or third assist. He's got one amazing backhand goal. But I think he's an underrated feeder. He's one of the best feeders on this team.
Hunt won that one clean.
And should help Dartmouth. We'll see. Dartmouth is going to play Tufts on Sunday, Bruce.
Nescac plays good lacrosse.
Who do you have? Who do you have in that game?
I've got Tufts.
I do too. I think everybody does. Oh man, Hertzberg on the turnover.
I think it's a little fatigue right now.
Uh-oh. Well, if there's a fatigue in the game 1, what's going to happen tomorrow?
Yeah, Landon's depth is going to help them in that regard.
Now it's quickly 17-10.
Saints won that faceoff, though. Just turned it over. Hunt's done a really good job.
Looks like they're bringing out Rudsky, Bobby Rudsky, the junior faceoff specialist now for Landon. He's going to have to take all the draws next year, right? He better start practicing, and he wins. There's Kevin Miller. The way the game's going, you can't sub if you're Landon and put the bench in, because St. Stephen's will score 5 goals in a minute.
Yeah, you saw it at the end of the third quarter there. They ran that first midfield about 3 runs in a row.
So out comes the second line for Panetti with the ball, Savoy and Ferguson. Back to Miller. St. Stephen's not coming out yet. Still 11 minutes, tons of time. Hertzberg using his big body, set a pick with Grayson Schmidt on the ball. Backside look by Miller up to Panetti. Panetti over to Savoy. Savoy being long sticked. Panetti's got a short. Gets right by his guy. Backside look picked off by Baylor Hunt.
Nice play.
It's a heck of a pickoff. Look at that speed coming back behind him. Nathan Ferguson showing some great speed. Good cut by McCullough. Kicks it back out to Crawford. McCullough back to Mallett. A little pep in their step. St. Stephen's are moving a little bit quicker right now, and they better. Oh, good jump split dodge by Chris Huber.
Yeah, he likes to go left. I think he's a natural righty, but or not, he might be a lefty. I might be wrong there.
They're going to switch and put a pole on him after that split dodge.
That's the right move.
So now you got Steven Schnappoff picks up the ball against Huber. Schnappoff is a transfer. Families from Coronado, most recently. Military family, and moved into town.
It's a nice pickup for Landon.
Yep. Back at X here with Rick Crawford.
Plenty of time on the shot clock. I like this matchup.
Yeah, Aiken needs to show some offense here. He got a shot off. Panetti's trapped on D.
Just try to go. We got a new shot clock there? Okay.
Yep. I guess
we should go back to that matchup.
Aiken's going to set a pick for McCullough. He slips it, gets the ball back wide open.
That was the matchup.
Great play there by Aiken and McCullough on the two-man.
That's good offense. Way to recognize the matchup and go for it.
What number is Aiken?
Number 4.
Yeah, that was a heck of a little play there. Looks like they've done that nicely. They should go back to inverts more, not just because of the matchup, just because, you know, I feel like that they might be a little more crafty at that. Put at least a short stick and Will back there.
That big little is nice. So it can work,
Yeah.
you know, if you don't get the switch, then you go right back to the short stick.
Oh, geez. Well, Rutsky wins the faceoff. It looks like they're going to start rotating in Rutsky. Here's Will Cohen, younger brother of Jake, the sophomore LSM.
That was Ware on the face-off. Did a good job. Created the 50-50 ball. Wolfie Gottschalk got the turnover.
Saints are still hanging around. That was a tough little spurt there by Landon, 3 goals in a row, but let's see if the Saints can get a little run going. Back to Mallett. And then they're doing the invert again. Mallett doesn't use the pick, though. Pushes it up to Crawford, up to O'Brien Graves. So swim split. Throws it inside. John picks it up. Kicks it over to Mallett, over to McCulloch. And then now Cullen Brown guards him. First time these two matched up. And now up to Mallett. Colin Flood guarding Will Aiken.
Club teammates.
Yep. Aiken kicks it to McCulloch. Looking to inside, doesn't see anybody, goes to Mallett. Mallett's got a short stick, buries it! Mallett.
Saints not going away.
Unassisted goal by Max Mallett versus the short stick there. Slide too late. Trepid pace continues. 29 goals, and there's tons of time left. Vegas had the over-under at 17. Who the heck set that spread?
That was a little bit low.
Well, the folks over at DMVLAX had it at 10-7 Landon game, so that was lower than the halftime score. I think Vegas copied the DMVLAX guys. Baylor Hunt harassing Rutsky, throws it back, almost a...
He's actually been great on the face-offs. Been a revelation.
He's brought him some good energy.
Yep.
And they're oh gosh, he's gonna get killed. Man, 24, Grayson Schmidt. Luckily did not get his head knocked off there. And look at Hunter Taylor create the fast break for Landon. Wide open is Hertzberg on the wing. Hunter Taylor created that break.
He likes to come out. It's the second time he's done that. Picked up a ground ball
and then we have Landon here slowing it down again. Looks like St. Stephen's is gonna. It's just a packed-in man-to-man. I thought it was zone for a second. Yeah, it is zone. Yeah, St. Stephen's going to zone, down 5 with 7:30.
They're pressuring though.
Maybe they're gassed, and it's a save your breath call. I mean, they guard you pretty aggressively on the zone, but it is a zone. The rotation is there. Miller up to Schwartz. You know, last time this midfield line was in the third, this is a third midfield line, they scored against the zone. That was back in the second quarter.
Yep.
Oler King to
20,
Hertzberg.
20 on the shot clock.
Good call. Here's Schwartz over to Single. Throw back to Miller. Nope, that's Smink. 10 seconds. Let's see what they do here at the end. Are they going to go for it, or are they going to drop it in the corner? Hertzberg will shoot this. Uh-oh. Turnover. 2-1 shot clock. Good defense there by Saints.
The zone did its job. I mean, they don't have time to run 80 seconds off every possession, but it worked there.
Saints are going 10-man ride here. You can hear the energy, and you wonder probably what the heck's going on, but the Landon Bears are going 10-man ride, and that's a shot.
Yep.
Who shot that? Fontham?
Smart play.
It was a 10-man by Landon. Didn't catch the Saints, and the Saints are a quick restart. There's guys open everywhere right now. Bears are ball watching. I'm wondering what the slow whistle was for.
Yeah, I think they were debating whether it was a shot, which it obviously was.
Obviously. And then here we go with Witt going one-on-one versus two. Drops back to Mallet, the hot hand. Mallet's having a game.
It's a shot.
Here's McCullough on the inbounds versus Cullen Brown. Inside to Crawford, goal.
I don't know how. 51st time.
I don't know how you let Crawford get in. Who's guarding Crawford off ball there? Is that Fishbach, number 3?
I didn't see who was on him, but
I mean, you can't be ball watching when Will's dodging there, and he'll make you pay. So that's 3 in a row for the Saints, and all of a sudden it's a 4-goal game with 6 minutes to go.
good handle by Crawford, too. It was a nice finish.
This is a game when you're a coach, you actually hate coaching.
Absolutely.
Because you have no control because the defense can't stop anyone. They can't do anything.
It would drive me crazy.
Both defenses are, frankly, playing poorly. And then Landon just jumped offside. Cohen just jumped off on the wing and gave the ball to St. Stephen's there.
The difference in the game is just face-offs. I mean, Landon's had a lot more possessions.
I feel like St. Stephen's has plenty of energy, Bruce. Even though they don't run a lot of guys, they still seem like they have plenty of energy here to make a run. We'll see if they can do it.
Yeah.
Colin Flood being guarded. O'Brien Graves throws it, and the slow turf. The new turf here at Landon just gave the Saints a possession.
I thought that one was out of bounds.
Brand new turf here, not even a year old.
Got some depth middies in now.
Whit Crawford on the sweep versus Fishbach. Backside look.
Great
Hunter Taylor knocks it down. Throws an overhand lob to Stephen Bowe. They
got big-time numbers here.
Stephen Bowe to Hertzberg. Block shot. Mattia blocks it. And now look at this.
Going the other way. Oh.
Baylor Hunt, see if he can scoop it up. His stick work needs a little bit of improvement. That's the second time he's missed an open field ground ball with nobody around him.
Here it comes the other way. This is like 20 years ago lacrosse.
Well, this is more fun to call this. I'm having fun, though. I mean, it's 4:48 to go, 17-13. Landon probably going to take a full 80 off the shot clock here. They're chilling. First midfield line comes out. Landon Sells with the ball, number 7. Everyone on the sidelines telling him to slow down. And they do just that. Saints got to come out here probably. It's now 4:28 to go in the game. One more goal probably puts us out of reach. Cameron Brown being guarded by the freshman. Good punch, D. Good quick slide by Mattia. No, Wolfie. Wolfie Gottschalk. Cameron Brown still carrying. Quick slide over there by Baylor Hunt. Up to Landon Sells. Landon Sells has O'Brien Graves. Split speed dodge to his left. Quick slide by Wolfie. Saints playing better defense right now.
This is a great possession.
14 seconds in the shot clock. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Backside look to Hertzberg, who doesn't catch it. Goes out of bounds. Saints ball.
That was the best defensive possession of the game. Got the slides early. Yeah, they totally did. I don't know why they didn't. They gotta get up. They got
too many guys back. They could get upfield. That shows you their gas there.
Yeah.
They're not getting up the field to clear it. And they're going to get hammered here on this run out.
Schmidt's pretty tough on the clear.
Trots on the first midfield line. Huber with the ball. Finn Jensen, 14 out there. Who's that coach right there for St. Stephen's with the blue baseball hat, coach? He's yelling at the guys there.
Oh, Chip Phillips.
Yeah, Chip was angry how slow that clear was. I very much agree with him.
It's a good take by Huber.
Huber on the lefty. Rip.
A lot of time here. Here comes the invert, and here comes the big little action.
Yep. Throw back to Will. Gets it around again. Oh, big save. I don't know if that was Piper's save, but that was a great shot by Will Aiken. And Will Aiken and Will McCullough ran that invert perfectly, but it just doesn't drop. Now St. Stephen's is in trouble. 2:38 to go. Landon up 17-13 with the ball. And Kevin Miller, who's extremely fast, he could run this out for 80 seconds. Bringing out their second midfield line with Panetti, Savoy. Here's Miller sprinting, jogging actually. Dumps it down to Ferguson. Ferguson gets his stick checked, or almost another goal. 2:17, no reset on the clock, 50 to go. Hertzberg being guarded by Schmidt. Saints not going out and shutting off. Here goes a Thunder call here. Now they're going double team on the Thunder call. Scully's out of the cage, doubling.
Now they're back in.
Landon doesn't need to go to goal here, obviously. Up 4 with 1:50 to go. It's going to take a miracle now for St. Stephen's. Quick slide, throwback. Hertzberg. 15 seconds. Great save. Miller picks up the rebound and scores. Tough play by the freshman.
Unfortunate for Jasper there. Had the save and just popped to the wrong spot. Good finish by Miller.
Yep. And that'll about do it now here. 136. Landon brings out Rudsky to face. Keeps their attack in and their D just to be safe. Still don't want to sub, I guess. But that is the clincher right there. Great save by Jasper. And Jasper played better in the second half. Here's Steven Schnappoff.
It's a good call. Timeout.
Timeout Landon, 1:26 to go, 18-13. Let's talk about players of the game here. You have an early vote.
I mean, I think it's got to be Hertzberg, right? At least on the Landon side, he was pretty good all day.
He had a ton of points. He had 6 points at halftime, right? Well, he's already
7, I think, right? I think it was 5 and 2.
Yep, 5 and 2 at half, and he's in the second half. He's got another goal and another assist. So 9-point game for.
That's tough not to be player of the game at that. But Kopp too. I think that was the difference in the first half. Is Kopp controlled the game for Landon, got them possession after possession. So
I agree, and we totally lost track of his stats. I mean, but he
won 80.
31 plus 4, 35 face-offs so far in this game. He didn't take all of them, but he probably won 25 of those 35. And Baylor Hunt gave him harassment, and so did
Ware gave him some trouble.
Caleb Ware. But for St. Stephen's, it's too bad they don't have a face-off guy in the school. Pure Fogo. Gonzaga doesn't have one either, and you really need one if you want to be, in these games.
Yep. Saints get to do a little practice here of late game scenarios, which is good to do.
All right, here we go. Double team. Goalie's coming out. Hertzberg, very hard to take the ball away from. He's got such power on his.
Saints closet does. That's what you want.
Disrupted.
It's not going to win this game, but
Baylor got that one. Baylor Hunt picked up that one cleanly. Good to see. 113.
Great pass.
And a nice, good clear. Wolfie's had a great game.
Yeah, he's played well.
Whit Crawford has had an excellent game for the Saints. What a save.
That's
Holy
incredible.
smoke. What's going on here? We got a flag somewhere I can't see.
I didn't see it.
1 minute to go. How many goals did Whit have today? 1, 2. He had 5 goals, Coach. Holy smokes, Whit had a day. Here's 30. Burbage down to McCulloch. 45 seconds to go. Will Cohen guarding Chris Huber. Huber takes him behind. Down to McCulloch. Nope, that's not McCulloch. That is. Little invert here, pick, and he's open. And what a save. I'm not sure how the heck he did that. I think that was a foot save.
It was, yeah.
Hunter Taylor is proving why he's one of the top goalies of the DMV as they trot out the game here.
He made 2 saves at the end there.
Cameron Brown's going to finish the game here. Kevin Miller puts the ball down, and that'll do it, everybody. Thank you for joining us here at Triplet Field at Bordley Stadium at Landon School. The Landon Bears win the game 18-13. MVP of the game going to Graham Hertzberg of the Landon Bears with 9 points, 7 goals, and 2 assists. And that's great to see from the senior captain heading to Michigan. And that'll build his confidence as he goes. For the Saints, top players were the guys we expected. Will McCullough, Whit Crawford. I thought Grayson Schmidt played well down low on. He had a tough assignment.
He did. That's really tough.
And I think Fontham played fine. And if Saints figure out their goalies, if Jasper can play like that, he did in the second half, and figure out some faceoffs, it's a quality team.
Yeah, the second half was pretty even, right? They were down 6 at halftime. They lost by 5, and I think they did a little better at the X. I think Baylor Hunt, we might see him more there tomorrow.
But 18 goals is a lot, and then 13 given up by Landon is a lot. Both defensive coordinators are not going to be able to sleep tonight. So they turn around and play tomorrow because of the COVID rules. You play 2 games versus the same team in the same week, and this is just a rarity. Usually it's Thursday, Saturday, but this one was rescheduled for various reasons, and now is a Friday, Saturday. So they literally play tomorrow at 11 a.m., Bruce?
11 a.m.
11 a.m. in about 15 hours. So, well, thank you for joining us. Again, I'm Cabell Maddux. This is Bruce McCulloch. Automatic Sports with the production today. Have a great day, DMVLAX.